Hello and welcome back to That Average Joe podcast. Of course, I'm your host, your Joe, and of course, Dizzy's back again with us.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you. And today we are talking red flags and some of each of our red flags. Okay. So I'll start off first. One of my first red flags is multiple baby mamas. And I just say this because I just feel like that just stems from like a lack of self-control, a lack of responsibility, so I just see that real red flag. What about you? What's one for you?
Red flag for me would definitely be someone who's not financially stable. Like, I need you to have some type of stability with your finances, with your credit, like all of that. Not saying that you have to be 100%, but just have some
stability. Okay. I hate a flexer. I'm so sorry. It bothers me. Red flag. I just don't feel like there's just too much you're just too disingenuous. I just can't get on the ball game of faking to like not be who you actually are, because it just like has a real big sense of like insecurity. I just can't. I can't. It's a lot. It's good. I can't. So red flag for me. Red flag. What about you?
Another red flag for me would definitely be if you're not religious. Like, you have to be religious in some way. Believe Jesus, God. All that,
in some shape or form, like in some way, like whatever it is that you believe, like you don't necessarily have to be, if you're a Presbyterian or like in some way,
believe in a higher being.
Not, I'm gonna bring this into a little bit of religion, like as a bad tipper gets to me, just because I feel like that is your way of giving back. I feel like that's, I do. Because if anybody, you've been in the service industry, it's hard. And when you're actually really doing it, like you understand where somebody is in that point of their life and where things like, that just tipping your 20% or 18% or just something, or if you're able to give back a few dollars more or something, I just feel that it goes such a long way, especially if you have. It gets really only if you really have, like, I think it really goes such a long way that, like, when you are, especially when you have if you have really the attitude, like, oh, they only brought me water, or they only did this, or especially if they only did this, I'm like, okay, whoa. Like, you really don't get it. And I feel like that's just a way of giving back,
So people, please tip
your people.
Tip them.
So what's another red flag for you?
Another red flag for me would be somebody who doesn't want to like progress in life. Like they're just stuck in their ways and they don't want to see where they may have fault or lack somewhere and want to grow from that. Like growth is so important in life.
It is, and also we're very understanding that growth does take time, but it's also just, like you said, it's like being aware
and then
wanting to work towards like, we'll work through your little timeline because we got time. We got a little bit of time, but we got to make sure that you are actually on the same page. So another red flag for me could be somebody who's a narcissist. Let's say that somebody. You're too self-absorbed, or sometimes me. And sometimes you don't see the greater picture, or you don't maybe even show that appreciation or something to others. I think that's like a huge red flag, and I think it's something you also need to understand in a person early on, because some people are just natural narcissists, and there's really kind of nothing you can change or do about it. So are you willing to accept? It is what it is. Are you willing to accept that? So what's another one for you?
Lawyers. Yo. Chalet. Red flag. Liars.
Especially like if you're a petty liar. A petty liar.
Like, I will let bigger stuff possibly go, but if you're lying about little stuff,
red flag.
Cannot trust you.
Okay, somebody who's not family oriented, or somebody who maybe even has like a lot of issues with their friends. Red flag. Like what's your deal? Is it you or is it that? Why you always beefing? What's going on? Like, what's going on? Is it you? Is it them? Is it them? Is you? What's going on? What is it? Something's not aligned with you. So, I don't want to be caught in the crossfire. Okay.
So I think we had enough.
We had enough.
Flags for now.
And it's super
we
aggressive.
may have a part two.
I got it. Yeah, we do need to have a part two.
We're gonna.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about part two. So tune in for more. And please make sure that you comment below some of your red flags, some things that you're like absolutely no. Yes, we want to know. But there is gonna be a part two. We'll think of some more. And everything.